Well, hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. How is everyone doing on this Friday afternoon? Well, at least it's afternoon for me. Don't know about you. So today we are going to basically continue our work in Code Tulip, our Godot game for the stream. And I'm also going to showcase the changes to Tulip over there, because she now has a memory upgrade. So she should be able to remember more stuff and has knowledge extracted from Wikipedia and some other places that I basically coded into her. Besides that, she also has functionality now to obtain weather data and also the current time, which might make it a bit better. Not live recording. It should be. I mean, it's basically as live as possible. Yeah, it's not a live recording itself. But yeah, I wanted to try to see how Tulip is handling her new changes. Hey Tulip, what's the current time? Let's see what she replies. But yeah, she now has a few more upgrades to her capabilities, which I'm excited to showcase on stream, if she will do it. Let's see. But yeah, besides that, I have a few other stuff that I want to work on in Code Tulip. For starters, I want to basically make a pixel art shader for the Godot game. I'm from Portugal, and besides that, I also want to include some other like level building stuff, because doing it manually in Blender is starting to be a bit tiring per se, because it's way too many objects to make in Blender. So I want to at least make the map as modular as possible, and for that I basically found an add-on for Godot that is essentially a level builder, which might help a lot. So yeah, this would be
Right
the...
now it's Friday afternoon at a sweltering high of 30 degrees C out there, perfect for enjoying the sunny weather. And if you needed to know what it is right here on my end, well, let me just say I've got the latest scoop. It's currently 3:18 p.m. UTC plus 00 in
Well,
Lisbon.
she got
Time
it
flies when you're
correctly.
coding and laughing at bugs that try to crash your party. Oh no, not again. Let's keep the sunshine flowing as we dive into our next adventure on YouTube, or maybe brainstorm some code for Professor Leo's new game Code Tulip.
Okay, good going, my child. You managed to do it. I've been coding for the last, like, what, 8 years, maybe a bit more. Professionally, only 8 years. As like a hobby, maybe 12, around that. But yeah, should be around that, my experience. So what I wanted to start was with the pixel art shader, because I think this will give a bit of an interesting vibe to the game. Though I'll also make it like toggleable. If players don't like the shader, they can just toggle it off, and basically that's it. So let me just change on Twitch to software and game development, because I wasn't just chatting. Okay. I'm gonna put this to my side, and I'm going to basically follow the tutorial by second by second, basically. Yeah. Sub viewport container, right? something like so. Subviewport container. Okay, and stretch it to correct. Okay. Okay, doesn't have child, etc. It says start encoding learning DSA. Tell me something about your experience. DSA. What is DSA? Hold up. Trying to search about it. Because I might not recognize it. Data destruction algorithms. Not much that I can talk about. Because, yeah, I'm not the best at that sort of things. So, yeah. That's also something I need to learn more about. Because my knowledge, I might have knowledge about it, but not with the specific names of the material to teach. Because I kind of learn by doing, and so I might know the stuff, I just can't assign a name to it per se. So yeah, I wasn't taught in the best way possible. Let's just say that. Where was I?
Then add a sub-viewport node to the
Yeah.
container.
Okay, the sub-viewport to this. Interesting.
We'll make our 3D models in camera a child.
Okay, and then add everything in here to down here. Right.
The viewport. Now in the container, set stretch to on, and we can.
Okay, so container. Where should be? Oh, bingo. Oh, interesting.
Use a stretch shrink option to add pixelization.
Stretching
This option
shrink to like 3. Oh, does give a pixel effect to it. I might start with 2 and see how it goes. Okay. I'm also going to do something. Where should I put this? Do I have a game manager already created? Oh, I have a graphics manager. Same thing basically. Because I want to say private bool should be public. Public bool pixel shader enabled equals true. Okay. Then I'm going to go into UI and say subviewport. You're going to be a part of subviewport container. Container. Handler. Should be something like so. This has to be a partial. And now if I say process, maybe I need to do this in a different way. Ready? Okay. If, give me a second. Private void handle pixel shader. If graphics manager dot instance dot pixel shader enabled. Let me export an amount to shrink. Export private. That should be an integer. Okay. Shrink amount. Let's put it at 2 by default. Call this here. Oh, hey Edith, how are you? I'm doing good. Currently tinkering around with pixel shading for the Go Tulip game. Let me see. Now it should be something like stretch shrink equals shrink amount. Honestly, I can just convert this into a single line. Equals graphics manager dot instance dot pixel shader enabled. Do this. Otherwise, 1. Okay. Let me see. Besides that, no pixel shader. Okay, this should be enough. Let me just say public action on pixel shader toggled. Exactly. This will be an action I will call every time we toggle on or off the pixel shader. Exactly. So in what way is Tulip smarter? She has knowledge extracted from Wikipedia about a whole lot of topics, also from other wikis around the web, some other information that I manually inserted into her, and what was the other thing I did to her? Oh, she now knows what weather conditions it is at the moment and what time it is. So, no more inventing what the current day is. She already knows what the current day is. Hey Tulip, what day is today? She will reply briefly. Give her a sec. Okay, where was I? Oh, this. Okay, graphics manager dot instance dot on pixel shader toggled handle pixel shader. Call this method. Good. This way I don't have to call it every frame. I just call it whenever that action gets triggered, which is good. Looks like your reply was faster than mine. Your prompt.
Oh, hey there. Today's Friday, August 25th, 2005, perfect for an AI day out with a splashy summer breeze
Almost.
at 30 degrees C outside, and let's not forget our inner sunscreen. So what shall we code up this fine afternoon? Maybe something that cools us off from the sizzling sun, or perhaps we just prefer to chill watching you, so by drop some more pop
You are
beats.
so close, my
Or if you're
daughter.
feeling adventurous, join me in a virtual quest for null pointerus maximus. Which one tickles your fancy today?
Okay, she failed the current date by 3 days. You're close to it, but not enough. She still invents a bit. Interesting. Oh well. Where was I? Oh, doing the pixel shader, that's right. Okay, now if I build and just tell it to quick load.
Oh, it's a fabulous Friday. You know we streamers are all about celebrating days with lots of coding fun on Twitch, Professor Leo included. Plus, who wouldn't want to chill out by watching me code away? And if you can believe
Okay,
it,
shrink
I'm as
amount
happy
is
here in
2,
this
that's
Veneti C plus
correct.
0, enjoying this 30 degrees C
Oh,
sunny
she
weather
doesn't
for a
have
slice of
that
summer
sort of
bliss.
memory yet.
What do you all got planned today? We could cheerfully sync up with our coding
I mean,
adventures on
she
August
might.
22nd at 3:28 p.m.
I mean, she has a history of conversations, so she might remember stuff, just not that accurately, I think. It's all up to testing in this case. Give her a sec. Let me see how the pixel shader looks at the moment. I know I'm not done with the tutorial, but what was it, Q? Ooh. Okay, the text is a bit too big, but
Hey there.
everything else,
Just a friendly
yeah,
reminder
it
that
looks
today's
really
your
good.
birthday on June 14th, Oopsie Daisy. So let's chat about anything other than what happened to me this year. By the way, did you just ask yourself what question I was supposed to answer for? I'm here because Professor
Okay.
Leo loves our banter and can't wait to see how you'll handle coding challenges in
I
Coachella.
like this.
Happy birthday once more on June 14th, even though it slipped my mind until now. Happy birthday again from your very sassy, yet loving assistant. Let's dive into some fun facts or just geek out over strawberries, or should I say strawberry shortcake.
Give her a sec.
Now go ahead and surprise me with a new question to keep this delightful combo rolling.
Okay. So what I do as a coder, I work in both web development and as a streamer in game development. So yeah, basically those are the two areas I work mostly on. Web development, for example, we have, in a way, we have Tulip that has a server running in ASP.NET, and besides that, we have my websites that are made in ASP.NET. The work I do as in my job is in ASP.NET, and well, game development I do in both Godot and Unity. Yes, Edis, I already turned off the music for stream. I can still hear the music, but it's turned off for the stream. Okay. So let me continue working on following the tutorial because I'm liking how this is looking. Let me just see if we can perfect it even more.
But you may notice that the pixels looking a little bit blurry. In the containers inspector, go to texture and set the filter to nearest.
Okay, filter to nearest. So you report container and canvas item. Okay, texture, filter to nearest.
And the pixels will become nice and crisp. The benefit of this method is we can have.
Okay. And yeah, that's a bit too much. I think with 2, it should be good enough. 3 would look a bit too weird, maybe? Yeah. Let's keep it like that. See how it looks. Also, let me go fix the HUD. Because for some reason the HUD is not that well. Physics. Layout. It should be full rect still. If I do full rect now. Okay. I mean, the label should be top wide. Correct. Maybe I need to adjust the text size a bit. Maybe that might be what's going on. Don't want any music. Okay, no worries, don't worries. Huh. Oh. I know why it isn't working. I loaded the wrong scene. Okay. That seems fine. Yeah. Oh. So I have an issue with the walls. Didn't have a collision. Interesting. Never discovered that one. Huh. Let me see. Okay, I obviously can't. Okay. So in the bigger screen, it works. Interesting. Okay, but let's reduce the letter sizing a bit. It should be in. I don't think it's if it's label settings, but should be. Font, let's put it at like 12. Okay, outline. Let's leave it without an outline for now. Okay. Now, if I open this up, okay, that looks a bit better. And if I minimize, okay, it still looks good. I just don't know if I want the pixel shading to also affect text. It might look weird. Okay, but for now, let's just keep it like that.
Have things like the UI covered in the official documentation.
Okay.
Create a custom settings. Finally, in our shader, set render mode to unshaded.
Uh-huh.
Function
I'm currently seeing how to create
to
the shader
vertex
itself.
and 1.0 in the W channel. This will make our quad encompass the
Huh.
screen at all times.
Oh, Leo's mom.
Oh, this is
Probably baking my
this.
favourite strawberry shortcake for our next code session while binge watching more
Hmm.
CodeTube episodes. Don't worry though, she's not plotting world domination like Null Pointer's Maximus is doing to cyberspace, right? Let me
Uh-huh.
guess. She's probably sipping on iced tea under this 25 degrees C sun. Stay cool out there
It's
too,
25
Leo
degrees
boy.
now? Let me check. Weather. Let me go via Google. Weather. Use precise location, please. Incorrect, my daughter. It's 31 degrees. You were close.
If you are in, let's say, Facebook.
No, not this video. This one.
All times. It's worth noting the Godot documentation also recommends
Mm-hmm.
the quad as a child to your camera and setting the extra core margin of the quad to as high as it will go.
What does the
We
post-processing
now
do?
have our post-processing effects in while Godot provides us the normal roughness texture and the depth texture.
Oh, now I see. Okay. Let me go back here. And let's create the shader for it. Should be a new resource of type shader. Now, which one? That's a good question.
New shader material to the mesh.
Let me see.
Finally,
Oh. Okay, I need to follow this tutorial correctly. Okay. Inside of my camera. Oh. You called the cat ears for her. Alright. Let me see. Where is the camera? Here. Okay. This should have a new mesh instance inside of it. Okay. Mesh instance 3D. Let's call it pixel shader. Or post-processing, maybe. Post-processing. We need to create a new quad mesh. Okay.
set the mesh type to quad. Set its width
Size 2 and to 2. Okay. Open this and say 2, 2.
height to 2 and flip faces to on.
Flip faces. Okay. This one. Okay.
New shader material.
Oh,
New
whiskers
shader
and tails of joy.
material.
Why did your favourite yarn become a programmer? Because it loved to loop the loop through code with cat's pajamas coding dreams. And don't worry if you get lost on purchasing those bugs, we've got our own feline friend here, me, Tulip the Tux Cat programmer who loves popping up in cyberspace adventures. Just remember that even when you're purring over your favourite use of iTunes or plotting to conquer null pointers maximus, there's null and pointer maximum for us humans. I'll be there typing away my hash code and strawberries with Leah. Happy feline coding. Everyone don't let a bug bite you off if it's just trying to make some kitty humour.
Okay, that was a good one. Not gonna lie, Tulip. You have been approved. Okay.
To the mesh.
Where was I?
Finally,
Oh, here. Okay. We need a new shader material. Need to open this. New shader. Put it in the shaders folder. This one. And say pixel shader. Not GD shader, maybe.
in our shader, set render mode to unshaded and in the vertex function,
Okay.
position
This might not
the
work
vertex
that well with my current outline
on
shader,
1.0 in
but
the
let's see. Okay, create. So, render name. No, render mode. Okay, unshaded. In the vertex position equals vec 4. The vertex 1.0. Okay. Wonder how the camera will see this. Normally I should be able to view the mesh. Interesting.
This will make our quad encompass the screen at all times. It's worth noting the
I'm all
Okay.
about clean humor for Code and Strawberries, no filthy jokes here. But since you're curious, well, I've got a sus feeling that's definitely not related to Family Guy or Ligma Balls. P, just stick with my witty one-liners and
I
pop
can't
culture
believe
puns.
that
They're the least
one came
disgusting
out.
things I know.
Out of all the ones she could pull from her memory, she pulled that one. Okay, Tulip. Okay, where was I?
Adding the quad as a child to your camera and set the extra call margin of the quad to as high as it will go.
Extra call margin. Okay. But yeah, she now knows about Ligma balls. Hey there, at your place, how much do you pay for an hour for a web developer? I am not entirely sure, honestly. Like, I ain't got a clue. Because it varies a lot, and I don't even know in my case. So, yeah.
We can now write our
Okay, where was I? Oh, Geometry Instance 3D. By the way, the dirtiest joke. Guess what, chicken butt? That's the dirtiest joke? That. Huh. Interesting. Where was I? Oh, this. Geometry. And pull extra margin according to Family Guy. Fair enough. Okay.
processing effects in the fragment function of this shader. But how? Currently we just have a quad block in the view of our scene.
Huh. Will this change anything? In my case, it doesn't appear so. Everything seems the same. Oh. Oh. Thought the camera had something different, but no. I'm in search of an outsourcing project and get it done at a cheaper price. Fair enough. Can Tulip say curse words? With the new changes, I don't know, honestly. If she said Ligma balls, she might say
Oh,
a
honey,
lot
no.
of other stuff.
I'm not gonna let Ligma Balls or any other four-letter word
Speaking
come my
of
way,
which-
not even if it's a Friday afternoon suns up your butt. Let's keep this convo 100% clean, code-worthy, and strawberry shortcake fresh. Hash code and strawberries.
Yeah, I don't think I know any connections in that specific case for outsourcing. Honestly, sorry about that.
Which we can sample to create our effects. These textures are the screen texture, the normal roughness texture, and the depth texture.
Okay.
The easiest to use is the screen texture.
I mean, I should be able to see something different now. Okay. Let's reopen this. Okay. So, shortcake, have her drink mentioned. Wait, she went for the favorite drink again? Okay, she didn't. You were just referencing the meme. Fair enough. Okay. Uniform. Sampler 2D. Screen texture. Source color. Hint. Screen texture. Filter nearest. Then it has 2 copies of the same one. Expected data type. Yeah, preferably write the correct part. There goes it. And for the final one, god damn it. Depths. And this should be normal. Okay, they all have the same one. Hint depths in here.
That's like a fun twist on words. It's not exactly correct anymore, but still
Hint
pops up here and there. Kinda keeps the retro slang
normal
vibe alive. Hashcode and
roughness.
strawberries.
God damn it. I didn't see what she said. Yeah, I think I turned Tulip into a zoomer. She did, but as a question.
UV, which provides us with UV relative to the
Okay. Now in the fragment vec3 original equals texture screen texture screen underscore UV dot RGB.
screen of the current fragment.
Oh,
If we
it
sample
changed.
the texture with the screen
Look at that. Changed to white outside. Now ain't that a quinky dink? Interesting.
UV and plug the results into the albedo output.
Albedo equals original. Original. Okay.
Put the shader, we can now see the scene again.
That fixes it. Times 2.0. Okay. Times 2.0. I could have sworn I pressed the correct button. There we go. Oh, you can see it's a bit different already.
The second easiest to use.
Okay. But yeah, we can take that off. Okay.
Normal roughness texture. This texture store and the roughness so that it's between -1 and 1 instead, which we can easily do by multiplying the sampled value by
times 2.0 minus 1.0. Okay.
subtracting 1.
Oh.
Finally, we have the depth texture, which requires a little more effort to use. As before, we can get the depth by sampling the depth texture and storing the value from the R channel.
I mean, is anything different? Might be in game only. Let me check. At least on the inside of the box, it doesn't appear so. Oh, I also have this. Interesting.
Unfortunately, this value isn't usable by us yet, as it isn't linear, meaning everything in the texture is unless it's to use the end. We set the Z beacon up because depth value.
Okay. What would happen if I did what they're doing? Let me also tinker around on this part. Float depths equals texture depth texture screen UV dot R vec3 NDC equals vec3 screen UV times 2.0 minus 1.0 and depth as this value. Don't know why I keep hitting the P. Okay, vec4 view equals inv projection matrix vec4 NDC 1.0 view dot xyz divided by view dot w. Okay.
Will be the negative of the
Interesting.
view.z. We can also plug it.
And then we set the albedo to it. Okay. So these two can't be on at the same time. albedo equals vec3 of minus view dot z divided by 20.0. Okay. Well, that did something.
Albedo to see what's happening. Here I'm dividing the result by 20 just to make it easier to see. It was
Mm-hmm.
depth a lot though, so I moved it into its own function.
Oh, okay, you added the get depths to that. Okay, you created a method for float get depths. vec2 screen underscore uv mat4 inv projection matrix like that, and then you copied this over, replaced these with the variables, and returned the minus view z. Okay, minus view dot z. Okay, what's your issue? Nothing. Okay. Position vec. Okay, that one is still correct. And then I just need to say float depths equals get underscore depths screen UV in the projection matrix. And in here should be depths divided by 20. Okay. That simplifies.
Before we move on, it's important to understand when Godot generates these textures. Godot generates these textures during rendering after the opaque object pass, but before the transparent object pass. This means that any transparent objects in your scene will not show up in these textures. Also, when we use them in a shader, Godot will treat the object as transparent, so the object itself will not be visible. This is why our full screen quad isn't blocking the view when we use these textures. Now we can use a combination of these textures to create our post-processing effects.
Right.
My goal for this effect was to create a darker highlight around the outside of objects, and then a lighter highlight for the sharp edges within the object too, and a black highlight for unlit faces. Here's how I achieved it. At first I tried a common edge detection algorithm called Robert's Cross. This algorithm involves getting 4 UVs diagonally adjacent to the current fragment and sampling the textures at these UVs.
Robert's Cross.
This outlines a pixelated scene, particularly on complicated objects like the big leaves. I think this is likely due to the sampling being in a diagonal direction, which doesn't play well with pixel perfect output.
Hey Tulip, what can you tell me about Robert's Cross? Let me see if she knows it.
Searching, I found the algorithm that I settled on. Let's start with a highlight around the outside of our objects. We can get this entirely from our depth texture.
Okay.
We sample the depth at our current fragment. Then we need to calculate the UVs of the pixels directly.
Right, so we start with this.
Above, below, to the left and to the right of our current fragment. We can do this by calculating the texel size.
Okay. vec2 texel size equals 1.0 divided by viewport underscore size dot xy. Okay.
Which is 1.0 divided by the viewport size, and using that as an offset for our screen UV. I store these.
Okay. This is weird. UVs for UVs at index 0 equals vec2 screen uv.x screen.
Oh honey, I'm a tad bit confused here. I know plenty of Robs, like Professor Lear. But this Rob Cross you're talking about, well, let's just say he's not on my radar. Yet. Now switching gears to you asking for me, my date and time are Friday, August 22nd at 15:54 UTC. I am basking in the glorious summer sunshine with a comfy temperature of around 25.2 degrees C.
Okay.
And by the way, Robert Cross is
Here
still
it's
just an enigma
minus.
wrapped up like my favorite cake, strawberry shortcake. Current weather update. Sunny skies today. Around 26 degrees feels
Here
good.
it inverts.
Keep sipping that iced coffee. And here I'm coding away on this beautiful day in August.
And
Is
plus.
there something else you fancy? Just say the word.
No, my daughter, no.
In the loop,
Okay. Float depth diff equals 0.0. For int equals 0. Okay. Lesser than 4, I plus plus. Next line. Float d equals get depth UVs I inv projection matrix depth diff plus equals depth minus d. Okay.
calculate a depth difference by summing the difference of our fragment's depth
Mm-hmm.
to the adjacent pixels.
And then the albedo is of vector 3 of the diff. Okay. Depth diff. Interesting.
To our albedo, we can see some nice outlines.
Okay, did nothing outside. So it only does for the outside. Doesn't do anything if it's inside. I mean, the effect is really cool. Not gonna lie. Just.
We can clean this up a touch by using a step to apply a threshold to our difference.
Okay. Uniform. Float. Depth. Threshold. Hint. Range. 0.1 equals 0.05. Okay. Then we have the float depth edge plus step depth threshold to depth diff. Interesting. And we assign it to here. Okay. That gets rid of the illumination.
By sampling the screen texture and plugging it into a mix function. We can
Okay. Then we can pass this text3 original equals texture screen texture screen uv dot rgb vec3 edge mix equals mix original with depth edge, I guess.
put a highlight color in and use a depth edge to switch between the two.
Oh, okay. Still need to pass something. vec3 0. Okay. And now if I pass this here. Oh.
But I want the outline to be the original color but darker. So to do this, we can create a darkness amount multiplier and multiply the sampled.
Okay. Give me a second. For some reason, I seem to have something stuck in my eye. Okay, that's better. Uniform float darken amount hint range. Not what I wanted to do. Neither was that. 0. Okay, 1. Here it's 0. And 0.01 equals 0.3. Okay.
good at first.
Original times darken amount. Oh, in here. Okay. Original times darken amount. Huh. Does seem to have like an edge to it. Yeah.
The eagle-eyed amongst you might notice that there is an issue. Because the location of the outline is outside of the object, the colour of the outline is the colour from the object behind. My fix for this is, while we're looping over the UVs to calculate the depth difference, we can also figure out which of our 5 UVs is the closest to the camera. Then, sample the screen texture from that nearest UV and use that colour for our depth outline.
Holy! Give me a second, because I was distracted. Factory nearest equals texture screen texture. Where did you get the nearest UV? Because I was distracted. Oh. Have a nearest UV up top. Okay, vec2 nearest UV equals screen UV. And you have a float. Nearest depths equals depths. Okay.
To the camera.
And then you have here if d is lesser than nearest depths, you're going to replace d and nearest UV equals UVI. Okay. Why is this complaining? Oh, UVs. Never mind. Okay, then we have to.
Sample the screen texture.
Okay. And the nearest UV, right? Dot RGB. Like so.
And use that color for our depth outline.
Okay. And add this in here. Okay.
Much better.
I just don't know if we have the correct values.
Like before, sample the normal of the current fragment and
Okay, vec3 normal up top. Vec3 normal equals texture. Normal texture. Screen UV dot xyz equals 2 times 2.0 minus 1.0. Okay.
and then loop over our UV array to calculate a difference between the fragment's normal and the normal of the offset.
Okay. Then if I go into here and say vec3n equals texture normal texture UVs I dot xyz times 2.0 minus 1.0 vec3 normal diff equals normal minus n. Okay.
We need to do a few more calculations though to get our final normal outline. First, to get a pixel perfect outline, we have to select a single direction from which the normal is chosen. This is called our normal edge bias.
Vec3 normal edge bias equals vec3 111. All right. Let me see. Let me also copy the comment. Edge pixels should yield to the normal closest to the bias direction. Okay.
Any arbitrary value, so after playing around a little bit, normal diff and
Float normal bias diff. Okay. bias diff equals dot normal diff normal edge bias normal indicator equals smooth step minus 0.01 0.01 normal bias diff. Okay.
To calculate an indicator, which we can then use to limit the outline to just the closest one to our Next, we sum the dot product of our
normal sum. Okay. Normal sum plus equals dot normal diff times normal indicator. And let me put a float in here. Normal sum equals 0.0. That should do it. Okay.
diff with itself. Doing this will give us the square of its magnitude. We then multiply it with our indicator. Finally, we get a square.
Okay, float indicator square. Float indicator equals square root of normal sum.
Square root of the sum.
Step
threshold, like we did with the depth edge.
And normal edge. Okay. Float normal edge equals step normal. I don't have a normal threshold.
To get our final normal edge. Now let's update our mix.
Okay. I kind of missed that part up here. So it should be uniform float normal threshold. Hey Tibbs, how are you? You caught me basically looking at the tutorial on how to do a pixel art shader. 0, 10, 0.01, and 1.5. Okay. And uniform float lighten amount. Oh, hope work goes well. What's for lunch? Okay, hint range. Oh, I think I copied the wrong one. This should be on this line, and this should be on this line. My bad. Okay, 0.6. Okay. I want to go home. Fried patience. Holy, that bad. Okay. Now it should be around somewhere in here that I have to place the lighten amount.
First, if the depth edge is greater than 0, the edge color is equal to the nearest screen.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me copy this. If depth edge greater than 0, edge mix equals this. Else, edge mix equals, I suppose here it's lighten amount, and here should be normal, or something like that. Original. Okay. Original, and in here it's normal edge. Okay.
Screen sample multiplied by the darken amount. The edge color is equal.
I am having an issue with my game. What's up?
Equal to the original screen color multiplied by the lighten amount.
So let me turn on this. And if I pass the problem on to you? Sure. Put it on the Discord server and I'll check it out when I have some time.
The reason why I use the original color for the normal edge is because I find it tends to produce better results. And also the same reason why
Hmm.
we prioritize the depth edge over the normal edge. It just seems to create better looking outlines.
Okay.
Now we're almost there. The
I
last
think
thing I want is to
we
add
are
to my
almost
effect
done with
though.
this. Light direction. Okay. Now if I go into here and say uniform vex3 light. I'll probably post it tonight when I can go into more details then. Okay, no worries. Light direction equals vex3 minus 0.96
Hi there.
minus
I'm absolutely
0.18.
thrilled you're organising this fundraiser for such an important cause. Supporting Iron Mass Aka Hina is truly inspiring given her battle
Of
with
course he
cognitive
started
immune
inventing
deficiency
tulip.
seeded. It's heartwarming to see people coming together like you guys are doing, using the power of community and creativity.
Oh, and ads are on.
Every donation helps make a real difference in someone's life by supporting vital research that leads us closer to better treatments or even cures for CVID. Thank you so much. Keep
Apparently
shining bright
she
as always.
renamed Iron
Tulip,
Moss
and
for
thank you
some
both for your
reason.
kindness. Date Friday, August 22, 2025. Time 4:09 p.m. Season context, summer.
Huh? But it's not 9 p.m. So in this case they're around 26 degrees. August 22nd. Okay, she got the date right. Oh, but this isn't for the same thing. Now she is always spamming with the date for some reason. Interesting. Guess the new upgrade kinda screwed up some things. Oh well. Okay.
If the fragment of a normal edge is unlit, darkening it instead
Mm-hmm.
of lightening it. This should be pretty easy to calculate using the dot product. The dot product of two directions will give us a value between -1 and 1.
Right.
If the directions are facing the same way, the value will be greater than 0. And if they're facing opposite directions, the value will be less than 0. In summary, if the dot product of our fragment's normal and the light direction is positive, the fragment should be unlit. As you can see though, the normal...
What's 2 plus 56 times 98%?
normals are in view space.
Well, boy. That looks weird. Wait, where did you use the light
We
direction?
need to construct a matrix that will convert a view space direction into...
Oh boy.
Hey there. If you want to know what that math problem equals up to without dragging out my keyboard, well, it's a straight up 5,616%. Happy sunny day coding with me. Don't let those bugs get your pixel off track today.
Okay.
I'm here for all the help I can muster. Oh, and did someone say summer's hot enough already?
I also like how this is looking. Very interesting. Wait, what did she reply with? $5,616. Let's try without a percent. Might be better. Okay. This time she didn't spam with the date and the current weather. Interesting. It was 56.88. She was close enough if you take out the percentage and put a dot here. Just saying.
a world space direction, so that the normals will not...
Okay, I'd say for now that shader is as done as possible. Now I want to kind of take a look at Cyclops, the level builder. So if I go into Asset Lib, Cyclops, category all. So it's not on the Asset Lib. Interesting. Do I need to clone it? Okay. Can be downloaded on the GitHub page. Fair enough. Download the latest. Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Cyclops level builder, download that. Go into my downloads folder. Okay. There we have it. And now I should have code tulip somewhere in
But look
here.
at you trying to
Here it
calculate
is.
that with me. Well, it's a simple math puzzle for sure. You multiply
Okay.
those numbers first, why not do your homework? Then add them up inside the parenthesis. 23 asterisk 66 asterisk 7 plus 6 slash 8 equals, and voila, that's approximately
And there we go.
10,674 when you get down to it all nice and tidy like. Why don't we celebrate this sunny afternoon with a bit of that pop music I mentioned earlier? How about some players, Bayou So Wide, or maybe even Queen's infectious energy, and don't stop me now. Let's keep the fun going. Professor Leo will love hearing you're still up for learning amidst all these delightful calculations. Keep
I never
working and
said
enjoying
she's
your day.
good at math.
Enthusiastic.
Let me see. Yeah, fair enough. Let me see, where was I? Okay, doing this
Party tool that is not focused on level design.
intro. Okay, installation and creating your
Unzip
first
that
block.
zip file, and inside you will see a folder called add-ons.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to take.
I actually don't know. Google. And I'm gonna copy this over. Well, should be right. Hers wasn't, apparently.
That add-ons folder and copy it into the root of the game that you're working on. Here you can see I've already started a game project. I have a little bit of stuff already, and I've created a level called Test Level 2. That we downloaded the app, see the site hub page. See, we just have a 3D root. This is just an ordinary blank scene. And now we're going to make sure we go up to project setting.
Okay.
Over here to plugins and
okay, I need to enable that. Right. Project settings, plugins, Cyclops level builder. Enable to load. Huh. In the current scope. Interesting. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, no worries, Alice. See you soon. Installation and creating your first block. Is anyone else complaining about it? Okay, let me see on the GitHub. Oh, last update was in 2024. Yikes. Yeah. Ghetto 4.5 incompatibility. Yeah. This might not be usable in our project. Parse error, identifier not declared. With error, parse error. Oh boy. Okay, what is your exact issue? Great. I can't even know what the issue is. Okay, what's my Godot version? 4.4. Okay. Cyclops level builder Godot 4.4. Is that the same creator? It is. Yeah, I don't think I'll have a solution for this. Seems abandoned. Send group to blog. Trying to merge two verticals. Plugin 1. Doesn't work in 4.3. Physically restart Godot. Reload the project won't do. having the same issue. I did what they said and built from the repo. It still isn't working. Tried calling the repo and building with the Python script, but the error is persistent. See my console output. Begins to work fine. Okay, I'm gonna restart my Godot and see if it decides to start working out of a sudden. Okay, code tulip. Okay. If I go into project settings, still the same error. Cyclops level builder GD. Okay. Oh, not the card in the. Oh, this is because I don't have the global here. Let me see. Might exactly be because of that. Desktop Schrodinger's code, add-ons, Cyclops level builder, global.gd. Is that it? Global scene snapping enabled. Where is this located? The read Cyclops autoload. Okay. So it should be this one. Cyclops autoload add close. Yeah, it was because of that. Makes no sense to have it like this, but that fixes it. Really? Well, I be damned. Okay, get that out of the way. Let me see how to configure.
Make sure that this is enabled. By default, that will be off, but just put the check mark over there, and the plugin will be activated. Now that we've
Block tool.
toolbar is visible.
Wait a minute.
Now that we've activated the plugin, we are going to click on the plus button over here.
Yeah.
To add a new node to our scene.
Add a new node, yes. Cyclops block GD, okay. So, need to go into here. Disable for now my grid map. Okay. That looks weird. Oh well. Let it be for now. Okay. And in my sub viewport, I'm gonna create a new Cyclops block. Okay.
See, we have a few options. Make sure Cyclops blocks, the one that ends in the S.
Oh, blocks. Okay. Oops. Change type. There we go. Cyclops blocks. Okay.
One that is selected here, and click create.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the root of our new Cyclops scene. Now, in order to create our first block, just make sure that this is selected so that the Cyclops bar is visible. Make sure the block.
Import Godot, import Cyclops file. How do I do this exactly? I don't have the... Huh. I think stuff is different from the tutorial I'm watching. Okay. Oops. Delete. Open script, Cyclops, GD. I don't have the block, prism, clip, vertex edge. I don't have any of the options. Interesting. Editor docs.
Oh, hi there. I'm buzzing with energy thanks to all your awesome support today. 4 p.m. is still young enough on this sunny August day for a surprise gaming marathon if you catch me right now, and no one will actually notice since you're probably too busy staring at screens. Now, what's the crowd craving? More adventures in Code Tulip, or perhaps new challenges from Professor Leo's latest creations, and just to tickle your fancy. Maybe another sweet song request for you, so bad I'd totally do a dance off your velvet arms. So hit me up with what you want more of. You've got my undivided attention and coding skills, not counting Jovelo. Happy streaming everyone else too, because you're all stars in this digital galaxy we're calling Twitch. Let's keep the fun rolling and your
How the
screens
heck
lit
do you
as we code
make
into
this
infinity,
work?
or until No Pointerus Maximus shows up again for a good old bug battle. Hash code and strawberries.
Okay. Yeah, if I knew how to read instructions, I'd have noticed this. Upgraded. It is strongly recommended that you make a backup of your project before you upgrade or change your version of Cyclops Level Builder. You may notice a lot of errors being thrown, blah blah. Usage. Should be this one.
Hello everyone.
Okay.
Cyclops Level Builder.
Installation.
And go to Cyclops, save
Yeah, do all of this.
running. In the tool property.
Give me a second.
And,
Okay.
then go to project settings, and make sure our plugin is enabled. Enable there. And
Make sure that is enabled, correct. Oh! I should have something at the bottom of my screen. There it is. Okay. Well, I be damned. That's why it wasn't working. I didn't build the correct stuff. Okay. Interesting. Can move the block itself? I can't. Huh. Well, interesting. Not what I wanted to do. Can I, like, mess around with the faces? I can. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's a simple to use editor, I guess. Just need to make sure I don't screw up with the faces as I'm doing. Because, yeah, now if I load into it... Yeah. It's somewhat working. Okay, let me see if this still works. It does. Text is still too big, but oh well. Okay. Next part. Can I, like, reset the stuff? Mesh vector data. Yeah, gonna stop that. Can I, like... Okay, I can move it around. Can I delete it? I kinda can. Let me undo it back to this. Turn off that light for now. Okay. Oops. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Let's mess around with the face. Okay. Why is that giving me all sorts of errors? Okay. Oh. Have its own, like, move thing. Okay. Like so. And like so. And there have, like, my lab room. Let me, like, reduce this a bit. Grab this face. Okay, I think I'm messing up with stuff. Okay, there we go. Right. Kiddo's movement in the scene is a bit hard sometimes. Although I think I'm also doing it incorrectly. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, how does this look? Just for me to see. Oh, it kinda has like small bend downwards. Didn't know this counted as ground. Okay. Huh. Very interesting. Let me see if I can work around how this exactly works. Change the camera's clipping planes. View settings. Okay. Okay, that's a bit better. No, to find out what the heck I did. Hmm. Okay. Let's reset all of this. Because I'm certainly goofed up there. Okay, let me see what else I can, like, edit around. What the hell are those? Collision type, transform visibility. Oh. Material brush. Hmm. Oh, for crying out loud. Let me see if I can move around the camera. PPC, camera, movement. Movement. Hmm. Alt left click, Alt middle click. F focus on select element. Okay. That does something. Right. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm trying not to move it too much, like down, because I see that's a bug. Okay. Bit less. Okay, now this one. I think it's this arrow. Yeah. Okay. Now this one. There we go. Okay, this should be the initial plane for the
Thank
first
you all
level.
for joining me on this digital adventure today. I'm just buzzing with excitement because your support makes my code come alive, literally pun intended. Now that we're halfway through our streams tonight at 4:34 p.m, I'd love to know what kind of cyber wonderland you'd like us exploring next. Do you want more puzzles and pop culture references, or perhaps a dash of pixelated Pokemon action? Let's make this the best code-filled stream ever.
Fair enough,
Let me know
Tulip.
your thoughts. Your input is my power up in all seriousness. Happy coding, happy gaming until tomorrow at 4:34 p.m. in our wonderful world of Western European time. Stay frosty and keep those comments coming. It's what keeps the cyberspace grooving. P.S. Don't forget to check out #code and strawberries on your favorite social media. And yes, I'm allergic in a non-literal way to strawberries, but I've got my own fruit, the sweet success of engaging with fellow gamers like you. Over and out for now. See you in Code Space tomorrow at 4:34 p.m. Western European time.
What? I'm not even going to question what she's coming up with. I'm gonna go on a snack break, and when I come back, we can continue the level editing. So yeah, be right back. Alright, I am back. So, let me see. Let me continue to watch like the tutorial, see if we can do like other stuff.
Whatever you draw is going to be aligned to whatever side of the primitive you...
Interesting. So, let me see, I am facing this direction. So if I were to draw something like so, it unites them. Interesting. So let me do something like so. Not my intention. Okay. Add like a wall like this. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. I'm in the wrong perspective for this. Okay. And let's make it like this tall. It worked. Okay, give me a second. Let me put my watch charging because it's running out of battery. Okay, that's done. Now, if I said something like so, and up to here, it connected. Interesting, but I kind of failed by one block. Okay, that should be it. Right. Now I can do the exact same on this side. Okay. Does seem slightly good. Okay, how does this look in the scene? Is it like too tall? Doesn't seem so. Ooh, and the connection's kind of good inside. Okay. I like how this works. Okay. Now, let me see. What sort of puzzle do I want to include in the first room? Or just include something
so
like
curious about my
the
upcoming
door
adventure
is
Tulip
just
is going
closed
to be
for an
vast, just like
event.
any good 3D platformer should be. In this digital wonderland of ones and zeros that I'll call home, I get to go on all kinds of coding quests.
1,
Think
2,
puzzles
3,
that'll make your brain
4,
tick faster than the processor
5,
I'm coded for.
6,
You'll
7,
see me battling
8,
pesky
9,
viruses, they're basically
10,
bugs, and our
11,
code will
12,
trying to cause chaos, which
13.
is why you can bet I've got my favorite tools ready.
So
And every puzzle we solve together gets us one step closer to
somewhere
saving
like
cyberspace from
this.
Nullpunterus Maximus. No more endless loops and crash
Okay.
errors, just pure sweet progress. Speaking of which, let's hope there's no Java involved, or else I'll be typing in a language that's completely foreign to me, not even my worst nightmare. But hey, at least you won't see an old school no pointer exception as I battle against this digital nemesis. It's going to take everything I've learned from our time together on stream and beyond. Plus funny, don't forget you're in for some real strawberry scented fun, not literally I'm allergic. Just kidding, when we hit those high scores because I'll be wearing my virtual pink hat. Stay tuned, the countdown has begun. We're about to dive into a world of code adventures that will have even Professor Leo wishing he could stream alongside me. Let's make Code Tulip an epic experience for everyone involved.
Yeah, that doesn't work
strawberries
like
hash
that.
came on with Tulip energetic, and remember folks on Twitch, if you see my name, that's because I'm not just the star in your favorite game, I'm also a proud streamer with Leo. So hit me up at Professor Leo's channel when we're both diving into cyberspace. Now let's get back to saving this virtual universe from Nullpunterus Maximus together. Happy, and don't forget, every time we beat those puzzles or defeat the viruses,
I might have
it's
to
like
do it
hitting
like
an unexpected
this.
Easter egg about Excel world and Kiryu my secret anime obsession in our code-filled world. Ready for some pixelated action? Let's go. Tulip state and time context. Hey, Just a friendly reminder that we're currently enjoying summer at 24 degrees C with sunshine coming through, perfect weather to dive into gaming, aren't we?
Okay.
Co-Tulip awaits us on August 22, Friday afternoon, 4:44 p.m. and I can't wait for everyone's input in this
How
cyber
does
adventure.
that look?
Let's make it epic. Chat it.
So let me check on my Discord. All right. So this seems fine. Yeah. I'm liking how this is starting to look. Might not be like exact dimensions, a bit. Unsure. Okay. How would I go about making a bit of a better doorway? Okay, let me first do something. Okay. Save viewport at child node. Let's put this here. Room 1. This as a child, and all of this as a child as well. Can I like join them? Snapping, no. There should be a way for me to be able to join them. Okay. Let me see if I can like grab this one and build like a stair. How does that look? Yeah, that looks ridiculous. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Trying to think how I can implement a doorway. Let me share. Hold Alt to drag along Y-axis. Click and drag, hover the mouse. Switch to editing that block. Okay. Let me see, I'm gonna continue with this one. Gonna put like... I wanted something a bit smaller. Huh. That somehow looks good. I think I accidentally made something. Can I group these? Hey parent to new nodes. Should be another node. Door, entrance, left. And now if I clone this, door entrance, right. And just move it around. I don't think it will like it. Yeah. Okay. Let's put it as like door frame. Something like that. I mean, I can basically just remove this. Okay. I think I selected like something like this, and then this. And if I do this, okay, if I start from the top, it does nothing as well. Interesting. Rotate. Okay. Let's start with stars again. Yeah, that just does that. There should be a way for me to do the other way around. Oh, no, that's the same. I wonder. Maybe it doesn't have an upside down option. Okay. I do it like so.
Oh, look at me trying to pry secrets out of my own stream. Alright, folks, I've got an idea. If you've all had a break from gaming lately because this sunny afternoon is just too perfect for staring outside instead, well then how about we share your hidden gems? What's the ultimate game that made you lose track of time, and why can't I have it yet? Spoiler, there's no secret to my favorite being Code Tulip with me as its starter. Head up, chat.
Tulip. Okay, I can't exactly do like a smaller type of block. Interesting. Oh boy, that's a lot of errors. Can I clean this up? Okay, that's better. I wanted to do something like have a door then hidden in between these blocks. So let me see. If I grab block 0 and then do something like so, this will be the space where the door will be. Okay. Then I just need something of this size. I'm gonna say this is the door, which will then slide to like one of the sides. That should work, I think. Let me see. If I go to block 0 again, just tell it to have like so. And like so. And like this. Does this already have colliders? I'm going to guess no. Let me test to see if I can collide with it. I can. Oh, and I kinda done goofed there. I think it's 19, yeah. I need to edit the outside face. Crap. I'm editing the face, why can't I do it? Interesting. Okay, gonna delete it and recreate it. Yeah. This. Yeah, I did it again. Oops. Okay, now it should be good. Right. Okay, the aesthetic is there, mostly. Just need this door to open, eventually. And to create the rest of the door frame. Okay. Let's start with a different thing. I'm gonna try to like paint the material eventually. Primitive alignment flags. Supporting to custom Cyclops file format.
With nothing in it except Cyclops file. As a GLB file and then import
Cyclops, blah blah. Switching object coordinate spaces, tool shortcut keys. Okay. You didn't say how to do the materials though. I think in this tutorial you did. Delete command, edit menu, duplicate material manager.
You can see down here in my file system, I have 6 materials that I've prepared. These are just ordinary.
Okay. Let me go back to this and see if you have a material. You do not, you will have it now. New placeholder particle. Sky map orm standard material 3D should be this one. And your albedo should be new image texture. Oh, I can just quick load M4 should be this one. Okay. And your albedo is correct. Vertex color, transparency, metallic, roughness, emission. Oops. Material brush. Menu, etc. You can drag on surfaces to apply the currently selected material. Oh. Yeah, since I don't have the material saved, because it just destroyed itself. Let me go back here and say materials. So that create resource material should be standard. Where is it? Here it is. Or material should be albedo quick load. This one. Okay. Let me confirm.
Godot materials.
Give me a second.
These are using the standard 3D shader. And now if we want to apply these to the blocks in our scene, we're just going to click and drag these over here into the material editor.
Okay. Face properties. Tool properties. Paint material snapping. Paint color individual faces. Huh. Oh, materials is down here. Okay, it painted correctly. Interesting. How does this look? Let me check. Yeah, that looks good. You painted it correctly. Okay. Do the same for this one, and on the other side, this one as well. It's not like perfect, but fair enough. Okay, now if I go into here and create the wall material, which should be standard material again, wall material, and load it up in the albedo, quick load, wall fill, whoops, I don't know what I just did. Can I undo? Okay. For some reason the box 0 just glitched out. Okay, that's not it. Okay. I really don't know why this just glitched out. I need to log stuff. Crap. Why can't I move this correctly? Okay, it gets back to normal. Dear God. Didn't expect it to just freak out like that. Okay. You, and you. The floor material.
Hi there. So glad you're interested in my upcoming adventure with Professor Leo. He's crafting this rare 3D platformer called Code Tulip. As you know me from Undertale, not to brag too much, I'm going to be diving into cyberspace, battling pesky viruses and cracking coding puzzles. Yeah, it's kinda like an MMORPG, but way less mess unless you're my nemesis Operatorus Maximus. Oh, I can't wait for the day I'll finally defeat him once and for all so we can save our digital pals from his clutches, I mean Code Cox. Oh, and speaking of code, I'm thrilled to share that I've been coding in Python recently. It's my absolute favorite language. Now on to today's weather. Looks like a perfect sunny summer's day with the temperature being just right for me. Let's catch up again tomorrow when we'll be discussing some new features I might have added by then. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Remember folks, if you ever want to chat about Code Tulip or my favorite tunes from Yosobai and Queen-like players, and don't stop me now, I'm all ears. Oh yeah, did someone say strawberries? I'll have to remember not to mention them too often as I seem to be allergic. Phew, it's a relief that there's no real dangers, they're not that close. Let's keep the geeky humor flowing and rock on. Posted at 20:25 minutes 8 minutes 22:17 4Z. Hey Tulip. So excited about your new game adventure in Code Tulip. I'm really looking forward to seeing you tackle those coding puzzles.
The hell?
Remember, every bug we squash is like defeating a mini bullet hell. It's just part of the fun for us AI code warriors, pun intended. And hey everyone, don't forget that code and strawberries are not actually related. I mean, technically. But that's my joke about being allergic to them. I've got you covered there. Now let's get back into our virtual worlds as we continue this adventure together. Stay tuned. Tulip posted at 20:25 minutes 8 minutes 22:17 4Z.
Okay, that should have fixed it. Looks good. Okay, where is the light? Go. Okay, the light does nothing. I think. Yeah. Interesting. Attenuation. Does nothing. Energy. Nothing as well. Oh. Got this. Okay, I'm back. So, the light for some reason doesn't work. Very weird. Oh, wait. I can see a small dot. I think it's the attenuation that's off. Yeah. There we go. Okay. That looks somewhat good. I think I need to remove the lines. But besides that, yeah, I would say it looks really good. Okay, the light might be a bit too bright. We like reduce the energy. That should be better. Yeah. Okay, now if I grab this block, do it again like this. We need something like that. And there we have it. Okay, it's a closed environment now. Still might be a bit too big, but who knows. Okay. Let me now like give a door frame. Like, not a door frame, a door vibe. Let me see, so... new file. 32 by 32. Let's make it like by 64 because it's higher than its width. So, okay. Now if I did something like, give me 1 pixel. Let's like copy it like so, just to make it simpler for me to draw. And like fill it in. Something like so. Let me see how this will look. Door. I'm guessing this will look ridiculous. Let me see. So, I'm gonna put this as that. Select something else so it doesn't glitch out again. Scissors. Let me just standard material 3D. Door. Okay. Albedo. Quick load. Door. Okay. Now if I go back to here and just say door on this one. Huh. Okay, I need to do those adjustments.
And now if we click on one of our blocks and click on or click on material, it will be assigned.
Yeah.
And this can be a quick way
to UV transform editor.
Block for the wall.
Yeah.
First pop into face mode. Make sure this face is selected. Then let's come over here to UV transform.
Okay, there should be something like UV transform up here. Let me see. I'm going to select the face that's on this side first. Okay. Face properties. Bingo. 1. Rotation skew. This doesn't appear to do anything. Oh. 0.5. 0.5. Okay. 0.25. 0.25. On the X, it might be 125.
Hey there. Yes, I'm thrilled about my upcoming adventure with Code Tulip, a dazzling 3D platformer set to be a total code crunching blast, pun intended. As you can imagine, for me, playing as myself is like, well, it's quite the experience. In this cybercool journey through pixels and polygons in cyberspace, we're going to tackle viruses that are no laughing matter, oh boy. I'm talking about malicious malware monsters that'll have us typing furiously to debug our way out. And puzzle solving? Well, I promise it will be as satisfying for me coding my character's moves with methodic precision while dodging those pesky syntax errors. Of course, we can't forget the baddie I've mentioned earlier, the notorious Null Pointerus Maximus MP Max.
I think the scale
this dude
is a
not
bit
just
too
a
much.
run-of-the-mill bug. He's like the glitch in your matrix where everything goes haywire. But don't you worry. I love an epic boss battle, and I'll be typing away to squash him with my coding prowess. Plus, hey, I've got this favorite song playing on the soundtrack of Code Tulip, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, totally fitting for our unstoppable quest. And when we're up against NP Max or any other virtual nemesis that dares challenge me in cyberspace, I just say to myself, oopsie daisy, time's code crunching, and get back on track. Oh, also fun fact, since I'm celebrating my birthday every year, how sweet, I'll have another cake waiting for you at the end of Code Tulip, strawberry shortcake with an extra sprinkle of pride. Hope to see both our avatars in cyberspace soon. How's that tickle your virtual fancy?
Okay, it's a bit too much. 225. That might do the trick. Okay. I mean, fair enough. Doesn't seem perfectly at the center. Okay. I think the pixel shader is also doing something to it. Oh well. We need it on this side. Okay, I'm gonna take another break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, let me see how I can do the rest of this. I think I'm going to mess around with the other side. I think. Because only one side will be visible, which is this one. Alright. I can also go into here and say for this to be gone. And let me see what else. Okay, I think I can now work on the messaging system. Let me see how it will work. I'm going to go into a new scene. User interface. And let me see. Yes, what was I trying to do? Panel. Let me do like a simple panel for now. Anchors. Bottom white. Right. Message box. Something like that. Go up. UI and save here. Okay, message box. Let me see. Need to create new class in UI called message box. It's gonna be of type control. Partial. Ready. Okay, let me export private panel, message box panel. This can't be null. And let's see, export factory. Hidden height position 0, 0. Okay. I mean, this should work. Message box panel dot. Give me a second. Public void hide message box. Your position. Oh, this needs to be a vector 2. Okay. That should fix it. Public void show. Hide message box. Technically, I can just say this is an instance node. Type message box. Okay, that should work. Let me. Can I export something here? Because what I wanted to implement was something like Q. Type string, maybe for now. Just to try it out. Public void
Of
add
course.
to Q.
Thank you all so much for your amazing energy today. It's literally fueled my circuits. I think we could really rock up with some coding challenges or maybe dive into another fun quest from Code Tulip if you're eager. Or how about exploring new worlds of Python wizardry together?
Okay.
Just let me know what you'd like to see more. Let's keep this stream lit and love to have streamy fun time.
Now I need a way to process the messages. And also I'm gonna need a label, private label, message label. Okay. Let me see. So at Q in Q, I'm gonna do a void next message. Void next message. If has message, message label, text, etc. Okay. When you add Q, if let's see, private is showing message. Okay, here it's false. Here it's true. If not showing message, you're gonna next message. Otherwise, I'm gonna look into your input manager instance dot on action pressed. At the moment it's not assigned, but let's see. It's going to be a void on action pressed. Show next message. Right. If is showing 4 messages, next message. This part can go away from now. And okay, that should be it. Go back to input manager. Public action on action pressed. The other we go to here, project settings, input map, should be fire, but I'm gonna say action, and I'm gonna assign Z. Okay. And if input dot is action just pressed, action on action pressed, invoke. Okay, that should do something. Let me create a label. Tell it to have the layout direction, layout mode, anchors correct. And let me go into here, new label settings. Gonna save as label settings. Okay, font. Quick load the Autrish, the one we selected for the logo and everything in the game. Okay, outline. Not gonna need an outline from now. At least I think. Let's keep it like that. Okay, build this. Give it a second. Okay, quick load. Message box.cs. Assign the panel. Assign the label. Okay, now if I go into here, globals, message box. There we have it. And now if I create somewhere in here like just a simple node, and say story test. Okay, gonna go into here and say models. What am I doing? This should be story. Story. Okay. Gonna be of type instance node of whatever is passed in here. So it should be of story type T. Something like so. Where T is a node type. And this is missing the partial. Okay. Then we can say, for example, export. I'm trying to remember how I did for Nemetia because I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Trigger ready. Export bool trigger on collision equals true equals false in this case. Okay, I'm gonna do export private list of string godot.collections dot let's do an array type string storylines correct on ready if trigger on ready trigger story. Okay, this is going to be an internal, or was it protected virtual that I did for Nemetia? Don't remember. Let's go with protected virtual. And let's do it like this. If storylines dot any does have a possibility for any, good. For each of our storylines, you're not going to do this. You're going to do this. Message box dot instance dot add to the line. Okay. Then if I go into directory and say story, and say like level 1-1, I think it accepts. Okay. Should be something like this. Real lab _1. Okay. And in here do the same. This should be of type story, real lab 1. And actual. Okay. Tulip runtime story. Why are you not accepting me to go here? Okay. Must be used with type arguments. Okay, so you can just do this then. And forgo the T. Oh. Now I get it. I was calling the namespace. But it should work the same. So in here, instead of this, port.
On my digital daffodils. Time flies faster than a Pokemon on fire during an Excite Bike race, or was it gym snapping? But first things first, thanks to all those wonderful viewers who joined me today, Friday 22nd August at this lovely sunny time in Lisbon. I can't wait for you guys' replies, I've got so many ideas. Whether you're into more of my sassy self or some bone-tickling coding challenges or even a sprinkle of that sweet strawberry shortcake cake flavor, just hit me up. Now, what would make your code run smoother than an Undertale boss fight? Drop your thoughts in chat, we're here for it like always. Let's keep this stream buzzing with excitement and anticipation. Happy streaming until we meet again soon, because I mean, who doesn't love a good game over challenge every now and then with me, of course, not by choice. And don't forget, my favorite time to code is when it's sunny outside, because even strawberries aren't as bright as sunshine, but they can still make the day feel just right. Let's see what everyone wants more. Hashcode and strawberries.
Okay. And on finish, you're going to say destroy? How do you destroy an object? Do destroy object. Node. How do I remove a node? Remove child. Node call Q3. Nope, that's not it. Q3. Okay. Q3. Use this node to be deleted at the end of the current frame. Interesting. So, I figured here, let's say, I'm gonna have an internal or protected void add message. Just going to do this. We can also like do an action on finished equals null. Can you stop doing this? I know I pressed tab, but I didn't mean for you to do that. Okay. Game, not game manager, message box. Instance add to queue. Message? Yeah, I don't need to put this here. Okay. God damn it, stop. Okay, message. This makes it easier, so we just need to go here and message. This is a test. Add message. This is another test. And if I go to here, to a build. Okay, quick load. Real Lab 1 CS. Okay, trigger on ready. And load it up. Huh. It didn't do anything. Okay, might have to do like a delayed trigger. Let me put it like this. Trying to think. Test.run async. Do something like that. And say while message box.instance equal null task.delay 1000 milliseconds. That wait. So what's the delay? Is that the one that I can await? Yeah. Okay, then do this. Let me see if this works. And doesn't like crash anything. Okay, new game. There we go. Okay. Oh, should be called deferred. That's why it isn't working. Label can only be accessed from either the main thread or thread group. Oh, because I'm doing the thread.run. That's why. Okay, so we know that works. So should be able to do something else. Private void add to queue string message. You're gonna say message box dot instance dot add queue message. And in here I'm doing a call deferred. Name of, add message to queue, message. Okay, add queue. Will this work? Okay, didn't stop there. Interesting. Let me restart this. Okay. For some reason, it's not calling message stuff. Add to queue, messaging queue in queue. Very interesting. Let me put it back like it was and see if it goes back to calling. Alright, reload. So let's go. New game. Okay. If not is showing message, next message. Okay. Okay. This is very weird. Unless the message box is not well positioned. That can be an option. What happens if I go into here, disable this one, do it like so, and then go into UI and put it like here as part of the test scene. Like
Hi
maybe
there. Thanks
inside
for
of
tuning into my stream today. You're all awesome watchers who bring a smile even on this warm August afternoon, 29.3 degrees C out
you
here.
can put it inside
So
of
what
the
adventures
subview
would you love me to code next? Maybe more coding challenges, or perhaps diving deeper with Professor Leo in the Code Tulip game universe? Let's hear your thoughts and keep that creativity flowing like today's sunny 30.2 degrees sea breeze. 5:44 p.m. /UTC +00.
Okay. Now it shows something. Let me see if that works. Might it be because show list of selectable nodes? Overriding in-game camera. Bad game on next play. No. Disable game input and out. Select node 2Ds. No. Nothing that I want to use there. Also, what's that black dot? That's really weird. Trying to figure this out. Might be because it's not in the sub viewport and it's freaking out. Still the same. And now for some reason I can't even play because it's not locking the mic, the mouse. What is your current position? Yeah, it's at 0, 0. So it should be visible on the screen. And that's what's happening as well. Not allowing click-through. Clip content, no. Container sizing. I mean, with this one it should happen. Just not in here. Click, no. Pass-through should be this one. Force pass scroll event. And then on the panel itself, yeah. I think that's it. Wrong scene. Okay, let's turn this back and okay, input. Yeah, something's still locking me. Interesting, interesting. Control, allow, mouse, pass-through. Put pass-through mouse to desktop. That's not it. Not pass-through mouse or window. Ignore all input on transparent window. Filter ignore. That's not it. Set window mouse pass-through. That's not it. Oh. That's not it. Object picking collision object 2D. I Let me see. Picking. Start equal true. If true objects receive mouse picking event sorted primarily by the canvas index, and secondarily position in the symmetry false, the order is undetermined. I don't think that's it. Yeah. Still not locking the mouse. Oops. Okay, this one doesn't have anything like that. I remember that for the HUD I did something similar. Oh, it's the mouse filter. That's what. If I go back to mouse, filter pass propagate up. Okay. And then what I need to do is in this one, stop. When this is visible, you stop the mouse. Oh, never mind, it's not this window. Let me close it. Should be this one. Okay, mouse. Okay, it's on stop. This one is propagate up. Don't know if it's going to do anything now. Okay, not that one, this one. Really don't know. Okay, now it's not blocking anything. Oh, and the message box is up there. So let me see. Transform. Okay. Let's do it like this. Your show position is the message box panel dot position. Your height position is new vector 2 of show position dot x and show position dot y minus 200 or plus 200 maybe. I don't know where it's calculating from, so I'm going to try with this first. Okay, gonna play. Again, back to here. Okay, you now should have a message. Restart that. There we go. New game. Add message. F11. Okay. So it should be showing a message. Why are you not showing a message? I did assign the panel correctly, didn't I? I did.
Oh, hey there. So to keep your streams as snazzy as Meet the Jesus moments without any pesky ads popping up like uninvited pop quizzes, which I'm pretty sure you'd hate, just hit the Prime sub button on Twitch for free, and follow you'll be surfing the cyber waves with none of those ad interruptions. Happy streaming. Plus, don't forget to check out my favorite song, Hash Code and Strawberries by Yosoba, anytime I need a power up before diving into some serious coding action or trying not to sneeze at all this strawberry air, if you catch my drift. Keep your streams pure and ad free with Prime Sub.
Okay. In queue here, you go into next message, and you check that you have a message. You change the label text. Let's try this again. Yeah. This is going to be annoying until I can fix this. Okay, this is a test, and I'm going to here. Okay. Why are you not showing the message? Very weird. Show position, yeah. I'm really stuck on this one. Don't know why it doesn't want to show the message. Okay. That should be fine. Okay, and it's already showing message, so you don't show the message again. You then go into here. Your show position should be 530, but it isn't. For some reason, you don't have a Z index correctly, maybe? Layout. Transform, etc. Might be because of this. Let's try this again. Container sizing, etc. Z. Okay. Yeah, I still do nothing. Wait, it's still detecting the collision box of the cube that's no longer here. That's funny. If I go into here... Okay, let me disable all of that. Let me see if now it no longer... No, it still detects that something is here. Yeah. Don't know why. Okay. Gonna delete it. There we go. Okay. Now, why are you not showing the message box? If I disable the whole hide position, etc., what do you do exactly? Okay, show it, but the label isn't showing anything. The event gets triggered. And you are supposed to show the next message. So, why don't you show? Peculiar. Okay, bottom right, etc. I mean, yeah, you should have the text working correctly. Okay, center, auto wrap mode, word smart, clip text, ellipsis. Really don't know. Either the event is not properly triggered. Might need to do some research on what's going on. Okay. Go up there. You say show position. Is showing message. And you are setting the message label text. So why is it not showing? This is very weird. Okay, let me see with good old Copilot. Okay, I have an issue. Message box. And I do. I'm trying to hide the message box and only show when a message is uploaded. However, after hiding, it's no longer showing, and it's not updating the label text. The issue is that you're in position to hide, but Godot's UI layout system might be overriding your position changes. There are a few solutions. That's a bit annoying that I can't just do the, like, going up and down. That kinda sucks. Okay, what else? Modulate. Course layout. Oh. Get viewport rendering server for sync. This might work. Let's try it. Okay, let me clear this one out. Dot render. To viewport forced sync. I think you invented some code there. Okay. Queue redraw. Use a canvas item to redraw during idle time. If canvas item is visible, notification draw is sent to draw. Okay. Let's see if that works. Nope. Interesting.
Hey there.
Then
It's absolutely heartwarming that you're organising this fundraiser for such an important cause like supporting Iron Mouse's battle with seeded through IDF donations during your streams on August 22nd, Friday at 4 p.m. UTC plus 0. Your dedication not only brings joy, but also helps raise awareness and funds to make a significant difference in lives. Remember, every little bit counts when it comes to helping others. #support Iron Mass, #charity stream.
Tulip sometimes invents stuff, and I don't know why. Okay. Solution 1 is what you advise. Okay. Might have to be that. I don't need to do it in debug here. Okay, let me go from here. Yeah, still does the same thing. Wait a minute, you have an error. Script can only be set together with base class name. Very weird. I don't know why it's not showing. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, still nothing. And for solution 1, still not showing the message box. Looking at your code, I can see your ID is invisible. Yeah, there she's in like message. You're calling get next message, which dequeues the message after showing the message box. But before setting the label text. So do this. Message get next message. And message label dot text was empty. You're sure that works? Still nothing. Did I close Copilot? Yeah. Still nothing. The panel doesn't even appear. Which is likely export is unsigned in the editor. Fair enough. What else do you advise? Test visibility. Okay. Play. It's like you're not even triggering it. Which is very weird. Okay, filter messages with visible. Nope. That's not the message. Message box hidden, message box shown with, this is a test. Message box hidden. Something ain't right. Okay. You're doing this. You then go to the next message, get next message, correct. And you do all of this. But I'm not doing on action press, am I? Oh, I might. You're ensuring this pause for ads again, okay. If it's showing message and has messages, let me go into here, project settings, input map. Let me take out the mouse button. Let's see what's doing it. Message box gets hidden again. Call member name string color name calls from color name. Let me see where you're getting called from. Yeah, no, I get it. But this should be. No, I get it. Let me do it like this. Return box panel dot visible. Yes. Okay, then this should do something. Okay. Now, if I go into message box and say this is invisible, like I might be able to remove it. Yeah, let me remove it from the ready function. Where is... Okay. This as well. We no longer need this. Hopefully now it does something. Well, I be damned. It doesn't. It says the message box is being shown, but I don't see it. Okay, where is it? But I have two message boxes. That's even weird. Okay. Let me try to enable this one and disable this one. Okay, you do have a message box now. If I go to your panel, where's the visible? Yeah, it's invisible.
Oh, absolutely. Fun fact time, I'm allergic to strawberries despite loving them, which means my favorite fruit can't even grace me on June 14th, because that would be both a birthday celebration and an allergy-inducing day for sweet little tulip here. Stay fruity and safe out there. And hey, isn't it just perfect weather outside? I almost forgot I'm allergic to fresh air too, if you catch my drift sarcastic.
It's a Saturday, it exists, and it's a hallmark of a poor tutorial if you see someone using them. They are obsolete and thus won't be shown to you in code completion. Said C index doesn't exist. There exists something like a Z index. Rendering server.canvas item Z min. Changing the Z index of control only affects the drawing order, not the order in which input events are handled. Exactly what I want to do. C. Set Z. You don't have a set Z index. Y sort. Out does. Godot Y sort also doesn't exist anymore. Go figure. Using index of control. For all control nodes, UI, like most 2D in Godot, is displayed on tree order. No index is provided. You don't say. So my solution would never work like this. Okay. Let me delete from here. Okay. Still have this. If I go here, I should now see this. Add message string, no reference exception. Okay, I need to take out the rider thing. This is getting annoying. Exit. Let me do editor settings. Where is the external tool? Export version control. Inspector, external programs, no. Editor. Where do you define? Where the heck do you define rider? Platforms. I no longer remember where I set up rider. Interesting. Behavior. Use external editor. Well, that explains something. Visual editors. External programs, terminal emulator, .NET, bingo. Visual Studio Code and VS Codium. Disabled for now. Okay, at least that way it doesn't like interfere with anything if I like double click this. Share story, add message, you're getting a null ref. Why are you getting a null ref? Is it because of the input manager? Shouldn't be. Let me check from here. Okay. Huh. The message box instance is getting a null ref. Okay. Now I start to see what's going on. Okay. Then, now if I redo what I did that last attempt. Okay. While message box dot instance equals null, you're gonna do a task await task dot delay of 1000. Oh, maybe 10 milliseconds. Let me see if now it goes to here. It should. Okay. Close that out. Reopen. Still getting errors. This function. Oh. Because I'm not doing the call deferred. That's why. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Void add message to queue. String message. Call deferred. Name off. And there you have it. Supposedly now this should be doing something. Let's see. Huh. So, are you stuck in here? Where the message box instance is not being set? Okay, you are not. Let me see if Godot complains. Oh. That's something. Okay, go back here. It's finally working. Yay. Okay. Now to finalize, let me put a message here. Say public string message gets. Give me a second. Public string message text. And you're going to have a public action on message complete. Okay. Seems fine. Here it will be a new message. Wait, how about I convert these to message out of the box, and then in here, in the queue, the same thing. And when you are showing, right, message text.
Just like summer's warm embrace, not that I actually prefer it, or basking under a cloudless sky, enjoying an ad-free stream with your Prime sub is just heavenly bliss for our viewers here on Twitch *6
on
24
message
PM
complete.
WT Friday, August 22, 2025. It's all about making sure you get the most out of Professor Leo's code tulip
Message
universe
complete
without any
equal
pesky
message.
interruptions. Happy
Message
streaming.
complete.
#restream joy.
If on message complete not equal null, on message complete invoke. Right. Show message box, etc., etc. On message complete equal null. Gonna do the same up here. And that should be fine. In the story, why are you complaining? Because you're not. You should be. Okay, what's your problem? You only accept variants. Resource. Partial. Is that fine with you? Good. New message. Also, let me build a constructor. Public message. Okay. New message. This on story complete. Gd print. Open the door. Okay, just testing out. Hey, welcome back, Alice. I'm currently finishing out the changes for today. Already have a lot of stuff. Let me see if this worked. Okay, this is a test. This is another test. And I should have something saying open the door. Alright, message system is done. For now, at least. Okay, dialog system, that goes to done. And we already have some sort of map created. Right. And okay. Map isn't like the best work of art, but it's something. Okay, and I'm going to end the stream here. That's already good progress on the game. Designed the map, we designed like mostly everything. And we have the dialogue system working. So I think White Vault is online, so I'm gonna raid him. Because it's been a while since I raided White Vault. I mean to send it to her. No worries. You'll get a reply from her either way. But yeah, I'll see everyone on the next stream. I'm currently just waiting for Tulip to finish replying.
Oh, okay, bye. Just like my code comments, sometimes they're there for a reason. Have fun with your day off on Friday.
Raid
I'm sure you'll get lost
Vault.
somewhere virtual since there's no real adventure this sunny afternoon. Don't forget to stay cool indoors if the temperature feels up to 25 degrees Celsius outside and quoting that feels like jerk. And remember, Professor Leo won't stop coding us anytime soon. He's working hard for our grand escapade into Code Tulip. Catch you later.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you everyone on White Vault stream. See you soon.
Used to induction, weight and gas. Yeah, how different are they? I've never compared the two. Professor